Good morning. It's Monday morning. How are you? I am up. That's pretty much all I can say about this morning. Um, I'm going to condition my hair because it's getting time to, the brown dry shampoo is awesome, but it's time to take care of some business with the hair. But before I do a henna, I always like to deep condition my hair with oils. Um, I'm going to show you how I do it. I hope you enjoy it. Hopefully, this won't be as long as the other video. I kind of lost track of time and got a little chatty. But anyway, I hope you had fun with it. I had fun making it, and I hope you have fun enjoying this. Now, if you want to follow along with me, or if you want to make the same thing that I'm going to make, I will show you some of the ingredients that you will need. Today, which is something very unusual, I don't particularly like the smell of shea butter, but I'm going to use it. Yeah. I'm going to use a little bit of shea butter, my trusty coconut oil, jojoba oil. Yes, I just got new bottles. Had to stock up. Um, I'll be using castor oil and probably just a bit of avocado oil. May throw a little bit of aloe vera in there. It just depends on how I feel whenever I'm mixing it. But the bulk of what I'll be using is going to be the jojoba oil and the coconut oil. Oh, I'll probably put some olive oil in there too. But jojoba oil is the oil that is most similar to what our bodies produce. So that's one that you want to really use on skin and on your hair because it's like what the body produces. And if we're going to replace something in there, we want to replace something that is as much as naturally close to. Um, I may put some beta carotene butter. Haven't decided on that. Just kind of, I may just use some carrot oil cream instead. Carrot oil is very good for your scalp. Um, it helps your hair grow, things of that nature. Carrots have really good properties. Beta carotene is good for your skin, good for your eyes. Again, it goes back to that vitamin A, vitamin C that we talked about the other day in the other video. And I'm trying not to get real wound up talking because I want to get into this and this not be as long as the other day. Also, I have some argan oil that we may use probably after. I'll probably spray my hair after with argan oil and the jojoba oil after I wash the oils out of it. But for now, I'm going to hop off of here. Um, when I come back, I'm going to have melted the shea butter and the coconut butter, and I'm going to do that on the stove in a double boiler. Now, you may see some people talk about, oh, just melt it in the microwave. No, don't do that. Here's why. If you melt it in the microwave cooks things from the inside out. You're losing the nutrients and the good stuff that's in the shea butter that you want to put on your hair to condition your hair. Okay? If you melt it slowly in a double boiler, and if you're not familiar with that, ask your mother. Some people call it a water wash. Uh, yeah, I use a big Pyrex. I cannot talk this morning. A big Pyrex measuring cup. I think it's like 4 cups or something to that, like that. I put whatever I'm melting into the cup and put it in a pan of water on low heat and let it melt. I let the water warm first and foremost because it makes it easier. But I don't want it bubbling or anything like that. You don't want to cook the butter or anything like that. You just want to melt it so that you can use it. And it doesn't have to be completely solid, completely melted. As you stir it, once it's heated, it will continue to melt. What will take the longest to melt is the shea butter. So we will be back if you want to collect your things to do this with me. And again, when it comes to measurements, it's just what you think. I will use I probably will use maybe total a cup of total product, maybe a little bit more because my hair is so long and so thick. Um, but the basis of this conditioning also is going to go on your scalp first and then down. So 5 minutes have already elapsed and I'm running my mouth and not accomplishing anything. So we're going to fix that. I'll be back. Okay. Sorry about that. We're back. I melted the shea butter. I'm going to guess about 2 tablespoons. I did not use a measuring cup. I just used a regular spoon out of the drawer. So, and again, you know, measurements on DIYs are kind of, it's called DIY for a reason. You can change it to however you want to suit your purpose. I added coconut oil. I have a cousin across town that if she used this, she would break out because she's allergic to coconut oil. Reason why I said that, if you're allergic to coconut oil, don't use it. I don't particularly like shea butter. I don't know exactly why, but I don't. So, you know, I opted to try it again from a different supplier, just because so many people have raved and made such a big deal out of it over the years. So anyway, I put in mine, and whenever I say this, understand that I mean a drop when I say a drop, okay? I put about I forgot what I put. I put not even enough to smell it. See that? See how much? Can you see? About the size of a quarter, maybe even a dime. It's worth of cayenne pepper oil. Now, I'm saying cayenne pepper oil. I infused it. There's no actual cayenne pepper. I meant to put some mustard oil in there, and apparently I forgot because I don't smell it. If you want a really soothing, the cayenne pepper oil is in there because it will help stimulate blood flow to your scalp, which helps your hair grow. Ta-da! Y'all didn't think I knew all this stuff, did you? Mustard oil does the same thing. Mustard oil is the best if you have congestion, pain, whatever, in small amounts. Mix it with another oil in small amounts. The reason why I say that is because this girl, when I first used mustard oil, I went overboard. Can you believe I'd go overboard on something? Anyway, let's move forward because we're already 2 minutes and 50 seconds into this and we're not done. Okay. To what I already have. That's fine. Showed you this earlier. Gonna add, a tablespoon. And again, I'm using 2 tablespoons because we all know I don't like odd numbers. Don't know why I don't like them, but I don't. Of jojoba oil. Now, I order my jojoba oil off Amazon from Dr. Adorable. I've had good service with him for several years now. That's just the way I do it. I know that there are other companies out there that are really great, but I use Dr. Adorable for now. Okay, moving along. Just going to put a little dash of avocado oil just because it's out and I said I might do it. We're going to put about a half a teaspoon, which is pretty much a squirt, whatever that equaled out to be, of castor oil. Castor oil is a little bit thicker oil, and as some of you people already know, it helps your hair grow, it conditions your eyebrows, it conditions your face, your skin. It's good for pretty much everything that ails you. Now, while this is still, and as you can see, this is my big 4-cup Pyrex, or I'm sorry, Anchor measuring cup. I use it whenever I'm melting. I'm sweating to death today. Melting oil. Excuse me. Just simply because, like I said, I do a water wash, it's in there. Now, as you can see, I'm sporting yet another oh so sexy haircut. Or hairstyle. You can apply this one of several ways. You can use a brush, if you like. You can use a cotton round, if you like. Or you can use a makeup sponge. I, today, am going to use a makeup sponge because I just want to. And of course, you don't want to be dripping any more than what's going to drip because this can be a messy process. As you see, I have most of my hair up in a clip and just have the bottom part. The reason being is because we're going to start there because of my thick hair. And all you're going to do, oh, this is warm and nice, is start at your scalp. Hope I'm lost in my own hair. Saturate the scalp. Now, ladies, I'm going to tell you, and to be real honest with you, my mixture is probably bordering on, it's probably going to be right at enough. It's ended up to be just under a cup of oil. I try to be very sparing with this stuff whenever I'm making it now, because the first time that I oiled my hair and my scalp, I will just tell you, I have a dog looking at me like I'm nuts, probably because he thinks I'm talking to myself, which technically I am. I filled this measuring cup that I have now, 4 cups, coconut oil, olive butter, which is, oh yeah, that's the other thing. I used olive butter instead of olive oil. I forgot that I had some, so I like the butter. It's a little thicker. I like olive oil, but, you know, sometimes you just change how you like things. And, you know, once you get it on the scalp, the next thing you're going to do, of course, is pull it down. And this is going to take a little bit. This is where I just get it in my fingers and just pull it, you know, pull it down. And, of course, you want to focus a lot on the ends of your hair because it's dead, and it has been dead for quite some time. And, you know, so what we're going to do, because this is the process. You know, I'm going to take down another section of my hair, work the oil through my scalp all the way through, and then I'll be back. Hi again. As you can see, I have worked this through my scalp all the way around. You can start to see that the oil is starting to cool, and the butter. Okay, now this is kind of where the fun begins. For at least, I don't know, 2 to 5 minutes, just work this right on into your scalp. Work it down your hair. Add more because, yes, you're going to need it, especially if you have hair like mine. And yes, I have thick hair. I'm not the only person in the world with thick hair, but I'm not kidding you whenever I tell you that it's thick. And at this point, as you can see, I have abandoned the sponge, and I'm just getting in there with my fingers and my hands and massaging, 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 massaging. Massaging. Sorry, had to get that out of the way. Now, I will tell you that I am standing on a towel. The reason being is because this can drip. I have on an old shirt because, say it with me, this can drip. You do not want to create an ice skating rink in your bathroom or wherever you choose to do this. So, my tip is stand on a towel, because that way if you do drip, it's going to drip on the towel and you're not going to take a step and skate. Okay, we're going to flip over to this side. And what you want to do is, of course, massage this probably a good, however long. I try to do 5-10 minutes. You can do whatever works for you. The more that you do it, the better it's going to feel. It's even better if you can talk somebody else into doing it. But I'm by myself right now, so that's not possible. But anyway, I will check right back in with you after I finish massaging the rest of this oil on my head and show you the next step. If I can get my hands out of my hair to stop the camera. Okay, now we have used all the oil. If you want to, you can do the little cheat trick that I do. Towards the end of it, I just stick my hair down into the cup and it kind of acts like a sponge and just soaks it all up. We have massaged. We could still be massaging, but you know, that life must be more than just massaging your head all day long. And I've not had coffee yet, nor have I started the washer or anything like that. So we're going to, because I'm going to leave this on for an extended period of time today. I don't know. I may sleep in it tonight. I don't know. But the next step, and this proves to be difficult for me because, well, I have crazy hairs. But you're going to put little shower cap, processing cap, whatever you want to call it. I get these at Sally's. You can I think you can get them at Ulta too, but I bought these from Sally's. You can get them at Walmart. I think, as with all things, depending upon where you buy it, depends upon the quality. Okay, going to put my little blue one over top of that because it has a little bit better. I'm layering these for a reason. Number one, as you can see, the white one has already pulled off of my hair because it's not quite big enough to hold the mountain of hair. And I was really impressed that so many came in this package of the colored processing caps. And the other thing that I want to do is make sure that if any oil leaks, that it really is kind of contained. Because, you know, we're back to that skating rink thing. So, third cap, and we're creating, since I'm leaving this on a long period of time, I'm creating heat. And lastly, on top of all of this nice little mess, because, you know, if anybody was to ring my doorbell, I would have to answer it, and I do think I'm due a delivery today, whoops. And must fish my ears out because I have to put my glasses on. Okay, gonna put my cute little heart sleep bonnet on. And that's the other reason why there's so many other little bonnets, is because I don't want oil on this one. I will use the other bonnets again tomorrow, whenever, or the next day, whenever I henna my hair. But this is just to cover it up, let natural heat from my noggin heat up the oil and condition my hair. I also forgot to mention that in that mixture, I'm sweating to death again, that in that mixture that I mixed up, I did put rose oil. The reason why I put rose oil is not because I'm crazy. If you go on the internet or anything like that and price rose oil, it is very expensive. And by expensive, I mean like 20 some odd dollars for just like a half an ounce. However, if you either get fresh rose petals, dried rose petals, or something of the like, making your own rose water and making your own rose oil is just a matter of infusing them together and allowing them to steep and infuse for a period of time, and then you have it. I infused my own oil on the 21st of December, so it's just now getting usable. So since it smells divine, and roses have so much good stuff in them, clarifying properties, all that neat, vitamin C. Do you know that roses taste good? I did not until I bought some candy the other day. Anyhow, this is what we're going to do for a while. And I'm going to go start the washer, have a cup of coffee, put my oils away, throw some makeup on, and start this day. I'll be back. Hi guys, as you can see, I'm back. I have removed my little bonnets. They are gooey and in the sink. No, actually they're not too gooey, but I will reuse them for my henna later. Got little crunchies in my skin. I'm going to wash my hair and I will show you what it's like. Now ladies, I made it a point. To mention my mistake whenever I oiled my hair the first time. I did that because I don't want you to make the same mistake that I did. I put 4 cups between coconut oil and olive butter and whatever else I could find that day, I can't remember, on my hair. It took me forever to get it back out of my hair. Okay, so that's why I went through and I showed you, dabbing it on your scalp. I recommend using the beauty sponge, I think is what they're called, the little white sponges that you use to help put your makeup on. They absorb enough to where you have quite a bit of control over it and you don't have so much in the floor. That being said, without further ado, I'm going to wash my hair. And by the way, don't my makeup look good today? I'm going to see how well, because it's supposed to be waterproof. We're going to test that theory. So, I'm going to wash it, and I'll be back. Hi, again. This is the last check-in for this video because I want to get it uploaded. I will need to do one more wash on it, and it's okay to not do that until tomorrow because all that's going to happen is the oil is going to continue to condition my hair. I may braid it later or just put it in a bonnet. I don't know. As I was washing my hair, I didn't think about it because I wanted to hurry up and get sparkle done. Please bear with me. I had to take medication because my pain level shot through the roof. But I wanted to get sparkle done, so I went ahead and done my makeup, which meant that I didn't want to take it, get into the shower and do my hair that way, which, in the shower with my head back, which is normally how I do it, and it's easier that way for me. So I decided that I would just bend over the tub like I did, years ago, and and when I say years ago, I'm talking like maybe 2 years ago. But as I was doing that, thankfully the toilet is very close to my bathtub because I had to sit down. Whatever nerve damage or disc or whatever is not where it's supposed to be and not doing what it's supposed to be doing. I tap danced all over it. Whenever I was bending over, I lost feeling in my knees and my legs, and they were shaking, and it was just very unpleasant. Pain was it just literally brought tears to my eyes. My first makeup was totally destroyed, as you can tell, because I had to redo my makeup.
So as this dries, it's just what little bit of oil is still in it is just going to serve to condition more. It's nothing that I would sweat. And if you do this oil treatment, which I strongly recommend, I do it maybe once a month. I would probably do it more often, except for I forget, and because it's just I forget. Um, it is so good. It's so nourishing, and it will do wonders for your hair. Um, this little strand just doesn't seem to want to stay back where I put it, but today it has a mind of its own. I appreciate you watching this video. I appreciate you keeping up with me. I appreciate you letting me into your world. Again, I apologize. I'm hurting so badly that I had to take medication, and that kind of makes me even loopier than usual. Um, I wouldn't wish this pain on my worst enemy. Um, but in the midst of it, we are blessed and we still have sparkle. And I hope that you follow me on Facebook, Instagram. Uh, made myself almost cry. I'm sorry. Um, and Twitter. Did some work cleaning up on my channel the other day. I'm learning more and more about how to do this. I'm playing with some of my older videos and editing and adding things to them. Like I said when I started this, it'll get better, or I'll stop doing it, or something. Um, but I do appreciate you watching. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to spend time with me. Again, your free therapy, and I get to share some of the things that I have learned from other people or from Google. And when you have insomnia, Google is your best friend. Um, and just some things that I have done over the years and things that I have incorporated into my routine. Um, but I hope you have a good day, and I really, really hope you share your sparkle.